Okay, you guys. I guess I'll just pop this bitch off and show y'all like this. All right, we're gonna talk about some herbs today, man. I'm in my temple right now, um, and I want to go over just a little bit with you guys on some herbs that can help you with love, herbs that can help you with money, herbs that can help you with a lot, with healing, with health, and can help your clients with healing, health. All these different type of herbs can help you attract certain spirits, to bring in the things that you're needing in your life. So we're going to go through a couple of the herbs that I personally use. We got a lot here, but we're not going to go through. We're probably not going to go through all of them. But I do want to go through a couple of them, at least give you guys some tips for you guys to be able to make your own incense. Making your own money incense is a very good way to attract wealth. Making your own love incense with herbs, or even when you're working with spirits like the Ars Goetia, okay, or any other spirit as well. You could be working with Aphrodite. You could be doing some type of planetary magic. There are herbs that match the planets, and we can match those planets to the deities. So it's always good to have herbs around, okay, because these will really help to advance things magically. So I'm going to get my book. And we're going to read through it and get a little bit of intel for you. Okay? So let's see what we got. How you guys doing today? So here's a mixture that I have. Like, I just have this mixture here. And I'll take from this right here. I'll take some of this. I'll just throw it in a charcoal. And I'll mix some of this right here. And I amplify it. And I'll let that burn like such. Okay? So now, let's look at our book. Okay. This is the next page. Bethan, Checkman. Here we go. Okay, so here we have herbs for money. All right, so let's say that you're trying to make yourself an incense. You want to make yourself an incense. You want to make yourself something for you to burn on charcoal. Then I would use some of these here, like, funny thing is you can even make a tea and use this as a tea as well, but I would use like some elderberry. I've gotten really good results with this spearmint. This Jezebel root, really attracts very good. Let's see. Another one that I personally just feel does really good. Cinnamon. I don't see cinnamon on this list, but cinnamon as well. I'll put cinnamon here. Adding cinnamon as your base root for any of your incenses is key. That's very much key. You want to always have cinnamon. Cinnamon and nutmeg. I like to put both of them together. Cinnamon and nutmeg. And then I'll add some of these things here. But so, you can add this Galagal. Let's see what that looks like over here. Let's find us some Galagal. Catnip. Okay, here's some elderberry. This is what elderberry is going to look like. And like I said, you can make a tea with these. Elderberry is good for a lot of things, though. Let's see. Whole blacks, mustard seeds. Blase. clover, valerian, St. John, labella, wormwood, strawberry leaves. Fuck. Here, I'll show you guys a different one. I'm not gonna keep on looking through all these mugs, man. We got red clover. I just saw that a second ago. Here we go, red clover. Okay, so if you guys saw that big plate, they had a lot of this red clover in there. Red clover is definitely a good one that I've seen, because it's been crazy. Like when I was in Mexico and when I was in Vegas and shit, and when I left my temple, it was like I was doing the magic and it was working, but it wasn't going as hard. Then as soon as I come back here to my temple and I use this incense, when I do my rituals, I'll get like someone buys a $15,000 marriage spell, or someone buys my $5,000 obsession spell. And the people will purchase shortly after. I'll just let it burn. Now, first thing I also do is I play the Book of the Dead every morning. Every single morning, I play the Book of the Dead. Okay? That might be something that you might want to look into, is finding the audio version of the Book of the Dead and setting up like an altar here, with your Unk and Ra. I always want to give honor to Ra. Little candles, things like that. We have him chalice. I gotta put some more offerings and everything in, but I find that giving honor to Ra, Isis, like all these, like the Egyptian deities in particular, it helps with like these here, Lucifer, Astaroth, Baphomet, Klana. It helps with all these as well. It's almost like they're the parents, like they're the elder gods that were already there, and then afterwards, then the Goetia came afterwards, So it's like they're like the parents of these guys. These ones come from them. So when you connect with a Ra and you're connected with Osiris and you're connected with Isis, it's going to really amplify your workings even more. And then, like I said, playing the Book of the Dead. Where my clicker at? If you guys have not listened to or played the Book of the Dead, I'm going to put you guys on real quick. Here we go. All right, look. On YouTube. The Papyrus of Ani, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, esoteric audio book with text. This right here, I play it every morning. I even will play it as I sleep.
Let my air be strong. Let my tomb and my friends who
That's what it's like.
Earth flourish. Let my enemies be given over to destruction and to the shackles of the goddess Sirk. I am thy son. Ra is my father. On me likewise thou hast conferred life, strength, and health. Horus is established upon.
So it's not no creepy shit. It's not no curses. It's not no negative. It's
shall be recited over a figure of Horus.
It's almost like a religious book. You know what I mean?
Which shall be placed on the neck of the deceased.
But they talk about spells
Protection upon earth.
and talk about protection magic and talk about Ra and Isis. And they invoke protection spells over you while you sleep. They invoke spirits of prosperity over you while you rest or when you're awake. And you do it early in the early morning, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and you burn some frankincense and some myrrh. Burn some frankincense while you do it. Light the candles and watch how it just starts to bring forth a change. Like, I love it, man. I do it every single morning. And I swear, it's like my money went up. My finances went up. My life just went up. Let's see, Temple of Basset. So it just pays to tap in with the originators, the originals. It's going to be them Egyptian deities. But let's go back over here to these herbs real quick, though. So, like I said, I wanted to give you guys a couple real quick. Let's look at love as well, so you guys can also make some good love incense. All right, so now when it comes towards the love, we still have that Galanagal, but I might have already used all that. I might have used all of it already because I I did. These are just what I have on me right now. Valerian. Hey, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Is there a way to curse someone when they unalive, uh, and when they unalive that they be offered to a demon for material gain? Now, in speculation, yes, religion is that in itself. The idea of this Christian God would be known as the demiurge. And when people give their soul to this deity, when they go to a church, and it says, give your life away, give your soul, dedicate your soul to Jesus, they're dedicating their soul being trapped in this three-dimensional plane. And when they're stuck here, they have to keep reincarnating and coming back and coming back and coming back. And the spirit feeds on them ultimately. Our goal is to get the knowledge of self so that way we can ascend past this three-dimensional plane and ascend to the fourth and fifth dimensional planes and travel beyond. We're not supposed to be stuck in this lower dimension. But since we have fallen, since we're down here, we have to ascend back up. So yeah, if you're wanting to do like a hex on somebody, then I would probably try and do some hexes with some religious hexes. See if I can get them in a religion or to a religious deity. Or if you wanted to just do, I want to sell this person's soul for money and for fame. There's no spell that I've ever read that I can point you to. There's no deity that I can point you to that can say that that's possible. You know what I mean? There's just nothing that I know of that says that's possible, at all. Okay, but I definitely do feel like if that's something that you're into, then you should just research it more. And because there's not spells on a lot of things that I do. But I make my own spells, and you can do the same. You can always make your own spells, So if you feel like you want to do a spell on somebody to be able to offer their soul to a deity, by all means, find the magic. Talk to a demon. A great spirit who could probably help you with something like that? I gotta clean my damn house. La Santa Morte. She could definitely help you with things like that. Death magic. Any death magic that I do, I always incorporate Santa Morte. So I would definitely suggest that you do as well. There we go. There we go. We back. Okay. So like I was saying, so how about sound now? You guys can hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, if you guys can hear me, drop a 36. Okay, cool. All right, so like I was saying, La Santa Muerte. For a question like that, anything that time you're dealing with any death magic, any hexes, things like that, I go to her. She's always going to be one of my go-to spirits for a hex, because she's very powerful with it. But she's not the only one that I would go to when it comes towards hexing. I just had a client write me, giving me good news, because we had did a hex on this girl's. She was talking to the girl's guy or something like that. I don't know how that should go. She talked to the girl's guy. She's the guy's baby mom, but she wants the guy, and they were together. Now they need separation. So she hired me for that, and I did this working with this spirit here. And I'll post a review for you guys later, and you guys can read it for yourself. But this spirit, she says that she told the guy that my client must be doing witchcraft Belial as well. Belial's always going to be a good one. That I must be doing witchcraft because how they've been fighting so much, and now like they're sleeping in different bedrooms, and everything's falling apart. And she found out about my client as well, that the guy has been talking to my client. So now she's sleeping on the couch and he's sleeping in the bedroom, and he wants her at the house and she wants the house, and now they're fighting with each other more. And my clients over here are happy as fuck. And I did that with this spirit. And I want to show you guys. I got to find him real quick. He's in this book right here. So I'm going to pull it up in 1 second. His name is Glaciolabilis. Glaciolabilis. And he is amazing. Let's see, where you at? I don't know what I did with my book. I'm headed out to my new, here we go, right here. My new place today, my new villa. You guys are going to love this villa. It's amazing. All right, so this is a sigil right here. And right here. This is Glaciolabilis. Now, if you read this right here, it says that he causes murder and bloodshed, tells of things to come, causes the love of friends or enemies, can make one invisible. So where someone can know that witchcraft is being done, they won't know where it's coming from. You know, and sometimes they'll go to somebody. I had this happen for a few times. You can go to somebody, and when you go to them and ask them, is something being done? I feel like there's a hex on me. I feel like something's being done to me. And they'll find that they'll be saying, no, there's nothing being done. You know, no, that no one's doing anything. You know, and when that's being said to them, that they're thinking like, oh, well, my reader keeps on saying they don't see anything. My reader keeps on saying that there's nothing there. So why is that? You know, like that's the thing that we have to actually look at. You know, spirits like that who can really bring forth the hex that you're wanting, bring forth the curse that you're wanting, but also protect you at the same damn time. Okay, so let's see what we got over here real quick. All right, so thank you for your donation. I hope that answers your question for you. Let's see what the next one that we got over here. We got, so Dragon's Blood, Damiana, Strawberry Leaf. Now, this Strawberry Leaf, I find, has been doing really good with my love. All my love workings I've been doing have been hitting right now. I've had like a lot of marriage spells and obsession spells, and I use this in all of them. This Strawberry Leaf, 36, 36, 36, 36. Shout out to everybody with the 36s in the building. So, you know, I use this Strawberry Leaf in love. So I find that the Strawberry Leaf does a very good job, especially mixed with like with some rose petals, like these here. I'll mix these two together, burn those on an incense. Maybe I'll mix something like some jasmine with it as well. You know, but these ones also make for a good tea. If you were wanting, you could also make an elixir. You know, you can make yourself a potion with these right here. It would more so be like a tea, but you can make it a potion by adding horny goat weed to it. And you know, you can make the person very aroused, very sexual through making these teas by using certain herbs. You know, all herbs, all natural herbs. You know, so that's another thing that you could also look into if you want to do love magic with people as well. And then right here, this Jezebel's root, this is very good for money. You know, I would just take a couple of pieces of bark, like, for instance, look at this. All right, so you see like over here, I just put this around, you know, like we just have it down, like on the raw, you know, so I would definitely just have this on my altars, because it's here. You'll find it here. Like, I just keep that shit on my altars, because it will attract. It definitely will attract money. It smells so good. You know who likes roses? I wish I heard any of that. It's breaking up on my end. Is it breaking up for you? Yep. Santa Monte loves roses.